What's up, guys?
What's up, yo?
What is good? Welcome back to the Flawdcast. I am your boy Flawdzilla. I'm here with my lovely host Mozilla.
What up, y'all?
This is the last normal place on the internet, and we're glad you could be here with us today. And you will be too by the time this video is over. So, without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into this. Today we're doing a Ben Shapiro reacts to more insane woke TikToks volume 4. So the reason we're doing this and not just watching the woke TikTok video is because we couldn't find it. We were trying to find videos like this and we couldn't find it. I think his team put them together for him, which whatever.
Smart.
We'll watch him,
Smart.
you know?
If y'all want to do that.
Yeah, if y'all don't mind, that's what we're about to do. So yeah, without make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop
Flawd booty.
Let's get into this thing, man. Let's get the fuck into this thing, baby. Into this thing, baby.
Okay.
Into this thing. Whoa, you like that setup?
Yeah.
That was without editing. That's all buttons being pressed to make all that happen.
That's
the
cool.
like button thing in the middle, the disclaimer, the music, everything.
Wow. I'm
No
impressed.
editing. Let's get it.
Spaghetti.
They're making me do it again. My producers have brought forth the crazies of TikTok, a place that is the home of apparently an enormous amount of mental anguish, discontent.
I can't wait
It's
for
good times
this.
all the time on TikTok. So let the torture begin. This video is brought to you, sadly, by ExpressVPN.
Why are we
Sadly.
still here? Just to suffer?
I'm Cody, pronouns em, airs, or zem, zers, or really any neo pronouns that aren't z, her, hers. I am
Hold
a
up. Did she just say Aziz Ansari? Sure
Aziz on hers, Aziz on his, Aziz on theirs.
Pretty sure that's what I
or
heard.
zem, zers, or really any neo pronouns that aren't z, her, hers. I am a white transmasculine femme non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray demi-bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck off.
Hold up, bro. Why did she say temporarily momentary? What did she say?
I peed my pants in third
able-bodied?
grade. I peed my pants in third grade. I cried on the bus in 5th grade. In 6th grade, I got punched in the face. In 7th grade.
Whoa.
Like, are you really?
I don't understand.
Really?
I don't understand. It looked like she was reading it too off of the paper. She kept looking to the side. So she is doing that. Clearly, I don't think that it's to be like, I don't think it's to mock anything. I think she's dead ass serious.
That was real.
I think she's dead ass serious, which is the saddest part. But why the fuck would you want to do that? Like, why would you want that many labels on yourself? Why is that even a thing? No, who even is gonna remember that?
Aren't we supposed to not care about labels?
They tell you it's about the content of the character, right? We hear that our entire lives, and now we have to acknowledge all these labels, and if we don't, then it's an issue. It's not even like before you meet anybody, you have to know all of their labels, their pronouns, all this before you even know what kind of person they are. Before you even have a conversation with them, you have to know that. I'll pass.
I won't go forward with the conversation.
Me either. I'll pass.
I don't.
As soon as you say that type of shit, see you later, buddy.
I'll give you a couple. I understand you want.
As soon as you go through all that, I'm done.
That is too much.
Yeah.
That is not.
If you have pronouns, that's fine. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't care if you have pronouns.
Me either. I don't care. But that is not. That's more than. That's not. I
Yeah.
don't think that's just.
But let me say this: even if you have pronouns, I'm not acknowledging them. I don't care.
Me
That's
either.
the thing I'm saying. Like,
That's my right.
yeah, if you have them, you can have them.
Absolutely.
You can have them. But
I don't.
I'm not about to rack my brain trying to remember all these new things. No, nope,
No.
not a thing. I'll call you, hey, yo,
Hey, you.
yo. That's what I'll call you. That's it. I ain't got no time to learn all that Unitarian Universal. She said
That shit pissed me
Universal Unitarian. Isn't that church?
Acute trauma.
Isn't that a
survivor.
religion? She said temporarily able-bodied. Look, temporarily mostly able-bodied. What the hell does that mean?
Chronically ill.
Temporarily mostly able-bodied?
Grade demi bisexual. Obsessive compulsive. So obsessive compulsive. Everybody has to let people know if they have.
Demi-low romantic. What
No.
the fuck?
Cat mom.
Culturally Jewish.
Cat mom. Can't forget cat mom.
Yo, if you don't get out of here with this shit, bro. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, that shit really
complex
pissed me
trauma.
off.
Yeah, look, millennial too much.
course.
Millennial and cat parent in mental health recovery.
Does she introduce herself that way at parties? Sorry, does EMIers introduce this way at parties? I'm trying to do the pronoun thing. I'm having a tough time. Okay, so let's go through this list a little bit. You're
Wild.
temporarily mostly able-bodied, so like what does that mean? Like you stubbed your toe this morning or what?
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
have you know, I stubbed my toe last week, and I only cried for 20 minutes.
So some of these things are actual medical
Yeah.
diagnoses, right? Obsessive compulsive disorder is an actual
Yep.
medical diagnosis.
you
Chronically ill
leading
is
with that, though?
sad. Culturally Jewish, I'm going to go not smudge.
My culture is not a costume.
Non-monogamous, and demi-low romantic. Demi-low, like you like Demi Lovato?
Yeah, pansexual.
It's hilarious.
Is that what that means?
I got nothing. Cat
Is that
parent.
what that means? Demi-low romantic?
I don't know.
Is that really?
I don't know. I think he was making.
You're in love with Demi Lovato?
I think he was making a joke. I hope he was.
Bro, oh, okay. I was about to say, if that's really a fucking thing, what are we doing? Like, and the thing is, I was surprised, but I wasn't.
Exactly.
I was ready for that to be a real thing. Like, this world is wild right now.
That was the thing that explained it. You don't need all the rest. Cat parents.
My girlfriend and I were talking about, hypothetically, if we
don't have a
got
girlfriend.
married, would you take my last name? Obviously, no, we're feminists. That's not what we're trying to do. But then I was like, okay, so you're going to keep your last name, which is
Yeah.
actually, that's actually your dad's last name. So you could take your mom's last name, but that's actually her dad's last name. And it go on and on it goes. And I realized there's no such thing as a female last name. Like, they just simply don't exist because patriarchy.
Okay, so let me begin with,
Bro.
I think his
Nah,
girlfriend lives
That's
in
a
Canada.
beard.
She goes to
She's a beard,
That's
is what
I
she
said.
is.
I said he doesn't have a girlfriend. All right. And what the fuck? What does he mean? There's no such thing as a female last name. So that means he's surprised that we had to come together to create more people. Like, that's how it happens. You create a family, you create another person. That person has to have one of your last names. And the way to do that easier to make you got the family is to marry you all to the same name. Like,
He said, because of course we're feminists.
I don't understand. He said because the patriarchy.
On my flamingo
I'm so
sheets.
confused.
Yo.
I'm so confused. It sounded like he just like got really, really high because he just like he kind of blew my mind a little bit there. I'm not even gonna lie. Think about that. So is it really like the woman had no name? She was just, and he was like, "Come here. Your name is my name now." She just had no name.
Like, how can you can't even
How did this happen?
think that,
No, that's a
like,
crazy thought. Now
it's
that I'm thinking about
family
it.
names from back in the day, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but what he
way
said
back.
isn't that would be really true, right?
Yes.
That's kind of wild to think about. But
But then you have to go all the way back to like the first
that's what I'm saying.
name, and then it's like, okay, who was that? And then you're getting real religious with it, and
Religious.
yeah, because they're like, okay, who's the first person, and then who's the first family name, and then it's like, do people even believe in that? And then
Do
nobody
people
has
even
the
believe in the
answers.
first family name?
No, like in the religion, like Adam and Eve and all that, like who?
Yeah, no, I guess, but still, you could think the thought of the first last name, the first last name. Whose the fuck was it? That is a good question. That's kind of. I'm thinking about it for a different reason. He's thinking about the patriarchy.
Yeah.
That's just like wild to think about. Who the fuck is it? Who was the first person with the last name?
another
First
school.
person?
I don't believe him that this is a conversation that
Oh,
happened
no.
in real
That's
life
wild, though.
as he talks about being
sounds like
a
he got
feminist
really high.
on his flamingo sheets. So
Yo, I said
I
that.
don't believe him that he has a girlfriend.
I
And the
said that
reason
first.
that the woman
Yeah.
generally took the father's name is so the child would take the father's
said
name,
that
which was
too.
important
Yeah.
because you
That's
can
what I just
establish
said.
the maternal lineage of a child by the fact that the child was in mom's body. But it's hard.
Duh.
Didn't I just say that?
Yes.
And that was just me just freestyling.
Well, using logic.
I didn't even really think about it. I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So it's really, I guess it's not really that hard to think about. And what is now that I think about it, is there even an issue with that? The girl didn't have a problem doing it. Like, you have a problem with it now for her. She never even had a problem in the first place. You created the problem. She was totally fine with taking the man's last name and having them be a family all with the same last name and continuing it. It's been a thing. Girls want to get married. The fuck? This has been a thing. Tina Turner kept Ike Turner's last name at the divorce, man. She didn't even go back to her maiden name.
I want to know his girlfriend. I want to know who his girlfriend is.
His girlfriend is non-existent.
How can you have like?
His girlfriend is non-existent.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah, because I don't know any girl that would want to be with a man like that.
You said, how can you have what? You about to say flamingo sheets?
No. I already said that.
Oh, I just about to say. I mean, I like flamingo sheets.
Hey,
I'd rock flamingo sheets. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Harder to establish the paternal lineage of a child without the last name being applied to the kid. That's the actual reason why paternal names became a thing.
Patriarchy.
What do you think is the number one
no.
contributing factor to global
This bitch.
warming? Agriculture?
No.
The fashion industry?
No.
Something else? I'll tell you a secret. It's the U.S. military. The U.S. military is the world's largest consumer of oil. It's the world's biggest
Someone
polluter.
posted this on the Discord.
Our armed forces create 750,000 tons of toxic waste
This bitch
every
is
year.
I'd
needs to
probably
stop.
body
Uranium.
slam her if I
She
see
needs
her
to
doing
stop.
this.
Jet fuel.
She needs to
pesticides,
stop.
Lead and other chemicals too.
Nothing.
Do you think
I
it's a
hate
coincidence
people.
that the military emissions are
I
often
hate people.
overlooked by climate studies?
Ew,
Kyoto
bitch.
Protocol! That's why. There are actually very few things we can do that are as environmentally catastrophic
You're
as war.
disgusting.
She is.
I think we all can see the irony that we fight these wars in order to get oil. But if we didn't fight these wars, we wouldn't need the oil. Not as much.
Not as much. See how she had to say it
I
again?
will admit-
Not as
Exactly.
much. Bitch, you still need the oil.
Like-
Fuck out of here. Don't be stupid.
So I wish
The
somebody
fuck?
just
Not as much. She had to
tackled her.
She had to go against her own argument. Yeah, that would have been fire.
wish.
That'd made that video so much better. If
Just
fucking
stop that
if Waterboy just
nonsense.
came out of nowhere. I mean, not Waterboy. I mean, not Billy Madison, but Waterboy. I can't think of his name. Whatever his name is in that. But if he just came out in H2O, high quality H2O.
Admit to you that watching this person spastically dance while uttering Noam Chomsky talking points is almost hypnotically bad. It is almost hypnotic. I would watch like a full hour of that. Would you know? Come on, be honest. Watching this person gyrate, like Vincent D'Onofrio having their body occupied by an alien while explaining silliness about how we fight wars for
He
oil.
knows the nigga's
which
name,
is-
bro.
Of course he does.
He knows the nigga's name.
Of course he
That
does.
dude is in everything, and I never knew his name. He was in Full Metal Jacket when I was a child, and I
Law and Order.
still do not know this dude's name. Kingpin and fucking Daredevil. This dude has been in so much shit, and I never knew his name. This nigga said Vincent D'Onofrio.
He's like you said, he's a fucking
He
computer.
is, bro. He really is a computer,
strange
bro.
while explaining silliness
He's
about
funny.
how
I love him.
we fight wars for oil, which is strange because we didn't take any of the oil from Iraq. I was amused by that. I will admit. I found that wildly entertaining. I'm a big fan of that one. Okay, here we go. Here's an abortion one.
Life doesn't begin at conception. When does it begin?
It doesn't matter, Brandon. It's never mattered. At no point ever has it mattered whether it's just a clump of cells or a fully fledged person already accepted to Harvard University. It has never, ever mattered when life begins. The point is that a person cannot use another person's body without their permission. By forcing women...
If you don't get she's saying the child's using the parent's body without the parent's permission?
I don't know.
Is that what she's saying?
I don't know. I hope she elaborates.
Is that what she's
I don't
saying?
know.
If that's what she's saying, someone needs. I can't even say it. I can't
Mush
even
her?
say it. No, I was gonna say reach down her throat, pull out her stomach
Play.
through her mouth, like a fucking fatality in Mortal Kombat,
God, yo.
and then put it right back in. Like, what was that movie where he just kept making him go through? He kept making his body blow up. It was Lucifer. Lucifer. He kept on making. I don't know if it was Lucifer or his father, but he made him explode over and over and over again. He said he would make Dan explode over and over and over again and put him back to life and make him explode and put him back to life and he would feel every fucking bit of it. And that's what needs to happen to her.
Yeah, clearly.
And to share their bodies with fetuses to keep them alive, you are actually suggesting that fetuses should have more rights than any other person in the world. And that people with uteruses should have less rights.
I want to fast forward.
If you want a fetus to have the same rights as other people, I hate to break it to you, but you be pro-choice.
I'm gonna break
question.
down the monitor.
How did the baby get in there?
Exactly.
Did the baby just randomly attach itself?
That's what I'm
to
saying.
you?
Without
This actually
the
is
permission?
a fairly frequent example that's brought up by the philosopher Judith Thompson. She suggests the quote-unquote famous violinist problem. Okay, the famous violinist problem.
Hold on, before he says this.
I want to fuck that
Before
bitch
he
up.
says this. That's already the answer. What do you mean use someone's body without their permission. You let somebody
Do the
impregnate you.
Yeah. You sure did, bitch.
That is not without your permission.
Oops.
That is, you now should have to deal with the consequences of your actions. That's all it is. It's just everybody, specifically women in this situation, just want no accountability in their actions. It's the most ignorant, illogical. It's hurting more than it's helping.
Absolutely.
By allowing this many fail-safes with when life is involved.
Yep.
Like creating life. This is the thing that we were put on this planet for. And when that's involved, there should have to be some type of accountability that is taken here.
Yep.
You can't just that is why there's so many girls out here that just have no type of, they don't care.
Yeah.
Like they think that they are the most important thing in the entire world. Nothing else matters, because that is what we are feeding them with this type of shit.
Because
you get every single choice, even though you and a man are going to be the parent of that kid. Only you get to say, you'll get to choose whether you kill it afterwards or keep it. And if you keep it, the man has to pay you for it. Even if he doesn't want it, he gets no say. You get 100% of the say, but you get no accountability when it comes to the action.
Of course.
Fucking crazy. Crazy as hell.
Problem is, a famous violinist is hit by a bus, and you are sedated. And when you awake, the famous violinist is linked to you by an IV that is keeping them alive. Are you allowed to pull out the IV? And so there are a few problems with this. One, the famous violinist is not your child. If the famous violinist were your child, pretty strong moral case, no. And that does change based on the relationship with the child. Two, what if you took the action that led to the person being linked to you, which is generally the case in abortion, right? Leaving aside rape or incest.
Yeah.
In the vast majority of cases, people who get pregnant do so because they took a voluntary action that...
Exactly. See, people always use grape and they use that as an excuse for abortion, but that's such a small percentage of abortions.
That's again, exception to the rule.
Yeah. Trying to use the exception of the rule to, again, have this type of no accountability for your actions is crazy, because it's such a small amount of abortions that come from that.
Mm-hmm.
But they use it as the biggest point
Yep.
in the argument.
When in reality, it's just pretty much used like fucking birth control.
Yeah, exactly. And men have no situation like that where that is the case.
Literally. When they give free birth control.
Yep.
Literally free.
In this world, there is no situation where a man gets that much leeway. Legally.
Yeah.
Nothing in this world.
Not even close.
Nothing. Crazy. Not in America.
led to the pregnancy. That is a predictable risk of having sex, regardless of whether you're using birth control. You know the risk that you are going to end up being impregnated.
That, young man, is how babies are made.
The question is not even whether you should decouple the baby from the uterus in most of these cases. In most of these cases, you're talking about a violent act. So if you have the violinist problem where you are linked via IV with the person, there is even a difference morally between you plucking the IV out of your arm and you getting up and stabbing the person in the head, dismembering them and flushing them down the toilet. We'll get to more of this torture, but first, using the internet with buddy, connect, etc. Encryption PNs. Extra 3 months for free. ExpressVPN.com/Ben.
So I'm driving home from a chiropractor appointment. I never actually had it because I left. Because here's the deal.
Conservative?
I show up, I'm in the parking lot, call him up. Oh, you don't have to call us ahead of time. Okay. So I go in, no signs up about masks. No one's wearing masks.
My God.
I got mine on, but okay. But then I see it. An advertisement for somebody running for the local school board taped to the reception desk so everybody can see it. Bullet points are constitutional rights, freedom of choice, blah, blah, blah. Taped to the desk at a reception of a freaking doctor's office.
You're a pussy.
Are you serious, nigga?
I mean, okay, chiropractor, they're not really doctors. But still,
fuck you.
What the hell?
Don't give me that bullshit.
Why do I have to make the decision to leave the fucking office because you are an idiot? I am so fucking tired of this.
You're a bitch.
Fucking pussy ass pussy.
Stop, don't come back.
My favorite thing.
Bro, this nigga really...
He pissed me off.
How entitled of a person do you have to be mad that you... That there's a opposing opinion...
Legit.
Taped that you're not forced to read.
Legit.
If you see it, just look away from it, bro.
That's it.
If you don't want to read it, instead, you get furious. You feel fire in your soul and heart, and you walk out of the appointment, start recording a video in your car, and yell, fuck you, at a camera.
And then get like 3 likes from your neighbors on your Facebook and your fucking kid, and that's it.
Pussy. Oh my God. Like,
but that's
and he started it with the whole mask shit. Like, what the fuck was that? What was he even about to say?
He's an activist. Fucking bitch.
Bitch ass nigga, bro.
Fuck you! Thing is that he's super pissed off that it says things like, there's for a candidate, and it says constitutional rights on there, and I had to leave.
Legit.
I hate the Constitution.
Blah, blah, blah.
That was the most offensive thing on the poster? Hey, really?
That's literally
like,
all
that's
he
what
said.
drove you out of the
He probably
out of the
didn't
office?
understand what the rest of the
Interesting.
points
but
were.
You know what? He exercised his business judgment and left, and I'm sure there will be somebody else who is willing to take his space.
Absolutely. Yes.
I'm wearing the pants.
I like that he didn't spend time on him.
Me too.
It was just like, well, someone else replace you, idiot.
Straight up.
That was fire. We spent quite a bit on him because he
pissed me
really
off.
triggered me.
Yeah, and
But-
side note, chiropractors save lives.
Yeah, no,
They can save
that
lives.
was part of the reason that kind of pissed me off too, because your father's a
I know, it
chiropractor,
pisses me off.
and this dude, I can't even imagine what his job is. His job is probably
fucking
professional dildo cleaner.
Yeah, or maker.
No, I mean I'll make
tester.
dildos, but yeah, tester. There you go. Bow, perfect.
Fucking
Exactly.
bow.
That's what it is. Tester.
He's wearing the skirt. We're both gay. He's pregnant. I have 2 girlfriends. It's 2021.
Okay, this is like a
Why are you making
really
a video?
up algebra problem. I'm gonna need that again.
But wait, why do you feel the need to make a video about this?
Because it's 2021.
People just like I just think about my mother, right?
Yeah.
My mother, like I said in the last video, has been a lesbian my entire life.
Yeah.
Like bisexual, because obviously she had me and my sister, but
Yeah.
she's been a lesbian my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And never did I see her just walking around forcing people to acknowledge that she was a lesbian. And that's it. Like never.
Yeah,
not one time.
She wouldn't be having this shit.
Not one time have I ever seen my mom do anything even remotely close to what these people are doing today. Just for attention.
Legit.
It's obviously for attention.
Because as soon as you shut that camera off, you're just, what do you want to eat for lunch?
For real.
You don't give
nothing.
a fuck about what you just did.
They don't.
It's all for the gram and they know it.
That's it. That's why she recorded it.
Yep.
Like, he's wearing a dress. He's pregnant. Like,
no, he's not.
The fuck are you even
How
talking
about that? He's not fucking pregnant.
Stupid, bro.
I'm wearing the pants. He's wearing the skirt. We're both gay. He's pregnant.
Okay, stop. That's the giveaway. Person in the purple hair is a woman. He is not a he. He's a woman. How do I know? Because women are the ones who get pregnant.
Oh, man, you can't say that.
So here you have a woman who
Oh,
is
man,
saying
you can't
that,
say that.
she is wearing pants, which many women do, and he, meaning she, is wearing a skirt. She is gay. The other one is also gay, so that sort of begs the question as to how the pregnancy occurred. I assume through some, well, I mean, I'm not going to make any assumptions. Not from her, right? I mean, clearly. She has 2 other girlfriends, but this isn't one of them because she's designating this one a he. So she has 3 girlfriends, but one of them calls herself a man.
I understand everything now.
So if the question was how many women are in this equation, the answer is 4. If the question is how long until our civilization collapses, the answer is 0. Yeah, no.
Hello, lovelies.
Oh, hell no.
I just want to talk about people misgendering. It's okay if you misgender me. Just make sure you don't put your hands on me, or you might get hurt.
Good.
Right, because you're.
I mean, honestly, like, more
Who's
power
gonna
to
put
this.
their hands on you, first of all. That is all we've been saying this whole time. If you do your thing, no one cares. That's been the argument the entire time. You're that, go be that. We don't have to acknowledge it. That's been the argument the whole time. No one gives a fuck what you're doing. Misgendering you, mislabeling you, dead naming you, whatever the fuck you call it. No one cares, and no one's trying to do that. People are just talking to you, acknowledging you.
Because that shit changed like overnight. How are people supposed to know that shit?
And I'm not learning it.
And I'm not I'm not learning it. I refuse.
I do not think that it is beneficial to my brain to learn it.
No, and that's the thing. Like, if you are trans and you clearly look like a dude and you want to be a boy, then okay, I'll say he or whatever. But
if you consider yourself a man,
absolutely. But like,
I'm not about to do all the trick names and not about to happen. That shit sounds like an Eminem verse.
There's an extent that I'll go to, and it's definitely that ain't part of it.
No, it's not. It's not. I'll absolutely pass.
Human male.
Hey now.
Good. Seriously, good. Can this be our standard from now on? Like, this seems like an actual tolerant transgender person, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you misgender me, you make a mistake, and you offend me, or you use a biological pronoun, which is not actually misgendering, that's just using actual normal human language the way it's typically
don't touch
used.
me.
If you do that, as long as you don't actually put your hands on me, I'm good. This is like one of the more sane people we're seeing on TikTok right there.
That's all I ask.
That was horrifying in every conceivable way. We are all stupider for having watched it. I hope that you enjoyed that more than I did experiencing it in real time. I feel as though each time we do one of these videos, the number of brain cells in my head
26
decreases.
minutes.
And it's exponentially increasing. So I'm not sure how many more of these we can crank out before I lose full brain function and end up babbling into my gruel like the President of the United States. But
he thinks he's running.
I'll keep bringing them to you. If you keep watching them,
he thinks he's
they'll continue torturing me. That's pretty much the calculus here. So leave a comment below, like, subscribe, if you wish to see my producers continue to subject me to cruel and unusual punishment from TikTok.
All right, buddy. That's crazy, man. That is, hold on, let me get to this. That is hilarious.
This world is so
ridiculous.
It's
ridiculous. Like,
I don't got words anymore.
I don't either. I don't even know. You know, I really don't even know what to say about that. That's
like
wild.
They're gonna have to outdo themselves, so they're gonna have to come up with something.
Or they're gonna have to calm the fuck down.
They're gonna have to come up with something to beat that and be even more different than that. And it's like, what is it gonna stop?
What's gonna happen is that it's gonna calm the fuck down.
I pray.
I feel like that's what happens. Like, we go to really stupid extents, and then we go to really conservative extents, then we go to really stupid. It just goes open and close. It's like waves of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember there was just a time when Tyler the Creator was talking crazy in music, and it was like normal. Like, that was like, it was fine to do it. Like, it was kind of controversial, but it wasn't that crazy. And then there was normal music before that. Like, no one was doing that. That's why Tyler the Creator became great. You know what I'm saying? Became big. And then there was Eminem before that, and there was like, it just was there was more than Eminem before that, but that's just like how the world goes. So hopefully it calms the fuck down is what I'm getting at. Hopefully we go not backwards, but we chill the fuck out.
Yes, and just let
just let
people live, man.
Just let people live. Stop trying to impose on people. Stop trying to make people fucking acknowledge your existence. Like, just do your thing and chill.
Because we're all human and we're all here and we're
We're all doing this.
We're all doing this.
We're all playing the same fucking game, bro. Legit. So yeah,
that was
good. It was good. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we drop. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. I didn't mean to say remember. I just meant to say like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever I drop.
Flawd's thing.
I hit play on accident on that. Yeah. And then I wanted to say, remember to always stay flawed. Don't you dare try to play flawed. And if you ever see me on the streets, you better say, hey, flawed. How do I hit my intro?
For me to go to sleep at night. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane.